What's up, y'all? This is Everything Empress. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want a more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. This message is for Libra, any placement. This is your next 24 to 48 hours. You know, I was going to tell y'all that, that's funny, both of these cards are odd. I was going to tell y'all that a lot of times, it's not really about what you see, what's already in place. I feel like even though somebody may be treading into your lane, let's use driving as an example. If you see somebody veering over into your lane, the first thing you do is stop, right? Because you don't want to hit the other person. After this person establishes their lane, you're probably going to speed past them and call them all type of names because you could be like, what the hell are you doing over in my lane, right? I feel like y'all should do that in real life. Somebody is veering into your lane to see what you have to say about it, or if you're going to say anything about it at all. You may also start to notice that systems, okay, because I think I'm talking to like a very high-ranking person, powerful person here. You will also start to see that systems are doing the same thing with you. What does this mean? Y'all use like ChatGPT and all of that other stuff, OpenSea or whatever it's called, OpenAI. I never really liked those apps because I always feel like they can just influence the information that comes out of it. So almost everything that I've ever written, you'll see that I wrote it myself. You know, I got cited in college because they thought something I wrote was AI, and they did an AI report on it and a data report on it and find out that it was actually my own writing. I'm only saying this because maybe you are an enthusiast, okay? And you are relying on these apps that are actually taking information from you, dissecting you, and then altering your thought process of how you dispute or spew out information. Now, what does this look like? You might be asking questions to these apps in regards to something that you are implementing. You're actually giving them ideas and answers. Okay? So I'm just talking to somebody here. You need to keep moving into your own lane. As you can see here with like Death card and the Seven of Pentacles, these people are trying to pigeonhole somebody. They're trying to pigeonhole you. This could be legality. This could be the law. This could be a PO. This could be a judge. This could be an industry. This could be industry leaders. This could be your job. This could be a CEO, your supervisor. This could be your family. But like everybody wants to kind of hold you. Now, you might have Scorpio in your chart because this card is the Death card. It's number 13. But I definitely feel like you're going to end up getting a piece of apply, regardless if somebody feels like it's necessary for you to have it or not. Because I feel like you're going to pick up on someone's game, okay? Now, somebody might also contact you and share some information with you that's not privy. You might be into like, you know, medical, like, you know, like, you know, cell research or something like that. It's something very high industry, very rare. But I do see a new beginning with this. Okay, something is not done, it's not complete. Because this has something to do with your career or who you are and what you do, I like to see the World card here in reverse, because that kind of tells me that you haven't completed this, or somebody hasn't closed out the idea or the thought of you obtaining something that you're looking for. So I guess what I'm going to tell you is just to make sure you don't give up on something and keep something to yourself in some capacity. But I definitely see you moving forward with this, all right? I see somebody also trying to help you, because I just feel like, you know, you're getting 13. So 13, I don't know if y'all know that, but, you know, 7 to 6 is 13. This is 13. 313 is 333. 3 into the 7 into 6 still comes out to 13. You know, it still comes out to 333, if that makes sense. But I just feel like it's a new beginning for someone, right? But it's going to take a lot of work. Like, I'm talking about a lot of work. You ruling threes. Yeah, I knew that. So 333 again. 6 is 3 and 3. So I feel like you need to keep going with something, or keep going in the direction of something, because you have a pretty eclectic approach to something, and these people, whoever they may be, they're very much like, very like, I'm not gonna say they're watching you, but they're putting a lot of energy and effort into you. Like if this is a case or a DA or a judge, they putting a lot of energy into you. You know, I knew that 333. But now I'm seeing something where it's like, okay, the energy they putting into you may actually be for your benefit. Not if it's a DA. Let me say that. If it's a DA, it's not in your benefit. I just feel like with the moon card here in reverse, you're not dealing with the illusions anymore. So you're looking at something from a different perspective. You like, okay, I'm going to do what I need to do, and whatever the fuck y'all do is whatever the fuck y'all do. Like, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because you motherfuckers want to be, you know what I'm saying, like weird or whatever. It look like these people are weird. Like they just, it almost look like with this card, they do what the fuck you do, don't it? So you might be dealing with doppelgangers or weirdos, but I don't think that's going to stop you from getting something. You may actually speak to someone today and they may try to convince you that something is not what it is, but like you're not dumb. So you kind of know what's to it. I'm seeing 222. Follow your instincts or your intuition. I feel like you need to go after something, and don't play Mr. Nice Guy or Mr. Nice Girl with this. Like, don't try to be the perfectionist that you are. Like, I feel like the conversation that you have with somebody, you need to be very straightforward, very aware. You need to be very attentive. Like, I feel like you have a bunch of people here that want to, you know, play some, I don't know, maybe it's a weird game or something with you, but I feel like you're gonna win it. You got all threes. If this is the case, I feel like you won already. Like, if this is like, I told you, you're getting something that you want, which is gonna make you very nervous. It's gonna make you very concerned. Like, you're gonna be like, oh my God, 7, 11, 13. There's an offer of a lifetime coming here because somebody knows, like, somebody knows that you know. Again, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Like, somebody knows that you know. So you could have started something in 2022 and now it's like blossoming into something different or whatever. Now I'm saying different like in a bad way, but I feel like it's blossoming into something that's going to be worth your time, energy, and effort. Or you could have started working somewhere in 2022. These people need you. They need your energy, your ideas. I think this all has to do with energy. And I always say this, like, I feel like, you know, I feel like we are a piece of the motherland that we broke off and we veered off into like the ocean, and then we were rediscovered, you know what I'm saying? Even though we were on it, you know what I'm saying? We were survivors of it after it drifted off, and then we kind of, you know, reprocreated, and then someone found us again and they made it something different. You know, as you probably seen, Africa just got its first Walmart. It's like, I just feel like these people, whoever these people are, I feel like these are high industry people, high-minded, high value, even genetically modified, you know what I'm saying? Because the energy keeps saying genetically modified. So they might not even be in the same, of the same, see the same, be the same, but they're going to deal with you the same. No bad blood. Like, somebody is picking you up. Like, so if you're a singer, an actor, a writer, a rapper, I don't know what, congratulations, because it looks like, I knew that, see? You're now officially entertaining the highest industry or entity that there is. Now, I don't know if you should be happy about that, but I mean, it looks like you've been, you know, looking at this for a minute. So congratulations, I would say. 333 again. But just being mindful. But I feel like you're so divinely protected that this wouldn't be a problem for you anyway. Congratulations. Because they weren't going to let you move your damn feet unless this was a part of it. They was going to ride alongside of you until the wheels fall off. So everything you did, they was going to do. They was going to make it real hard for you. So, congrats. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. I'll do a follow-up to this reading because it's very eclectic energy. Very eclectic. Thanks.